part of the week, they get 1 8-hour rehearsal and then some time away, and then they get another 4-hour rehearsal before their actual reading.
Florida Stage is really, really unique in the fact that it produces new work, that has serious interest in new work and takes that kind of a risk. And as importantly, that Lou and Nan have a real sense of loyalty. They don't simply produce plays, they create relationships with writers, and this is something that writers dream of having. So for me, I feel that Florida Stage is one of my very important artistic homes, and I couldn't exist without that.
I think what you heard from everybody who spoke about their play in this festival tonight was that there are failures in their plays, and it really requires a special organization to understand that what you're going to work on, to anticipate that there will be flaws and failures in it, because most, I think, theaters in the country are not prepared for that. There's an understanding that there are going to be problems, there are going to be failures, and that's sort of built into the process, and it's incredibly important when you're writing a new play to have somebody who's understanding of that fact, I think.
It was the first place that ever took a chance on me, produced my first professional production. Gave me my first commission after that. Well, Florida State, Nan and Lou know all the theaters in the country who, and what their tastes are in plays. And they, with the National New Play Network, when you bring them a play, it's very, very hard to get a second production. And you bring them a play, and they go to other theaters that might like your play, and they say, commit to this before it gets reviewed. They don't just believe in the play and how it's going to fit into their subscriber season, or they commit to what your work and making sure your work gets seen. And they have pretty much single-handedly given me a career, and I'm just so grateful.
And a fine career it has turned to be.
It's a fine career. I'm very happy.
That is what I feel in this theater. Just this incredible desire from everybody on the staff. How can we help you? How can we work with you to make your play or your performance better? And that is an amazing feeling to get from a theater. It just makes you feel like you're home. And whether you've been here a lot or whether you're coming with your first play, it is a remarkable place to work. Thank you.
Theaters hunt for a play that's good for them, and this theater forms relationships and allows you to experiment and expand your own work. And beyond the concept of home, of being the people in the theater that are working, that sense of home has drawn an audience that is recognizable. I mean, I've never gone to a theater where audience members walk up to me and they know the name of my dog. or they know my last 3 plays.
But while I was in grad school up in New York City, we would often have literary managers, like the literary manager for Playwrights Horizon, and people come talk to us, agents, talk specifically to the playwrights. And inevitably, one of the questions that somebody would ask would be, where outside of New York City do you look for new work, and where should we look? And without fail, the first theater out of their mouths, no joke, is Florida State. Just to give you an idea about how their reach is and what they do here affects everything else in the country.
Because adding on to what Andrew said was, just from being listed on the Florida Stage, First Stage Festival site as the playwrights, several of us got emails from the Manhattan Theater Club. We're not familiar with your work. Would you be keen on sharing it with us? Which, to even getting a play, if I had just sent the play to the Manhattan Theater Club, I probably would not. And so they want to read my play because it was read here.